What part of the books did you absolutely insist had to stay intact?
This is funny because like we put the whole script in the game. Well, first Will like did I treatment for the script and he gave me the script. And then he had written, I'm like, no, put the whole script in. And he's like, it's gonna be too long. I'm like, I don't care, do it. So we put the whole script in and we went through line by line and we decided what to cut or not to cut. And I think our initial conversation was like, we have to cut like half of it. And I'm like, no, we're not gonna cut half of it. And then we ended up cutting like nothing from it because we went through it like on the phone and we went through everything. And I'm like, we got to keep this. And he's like, yeah, we got to keep that. Right. I got to keep this. We got to keep that. Like, we couldn't cut the script. We both loved it so much. Right. And then there was like further down in the development process, I think it was like about a year ago, where you're like, look, bro, we have to cut some lines. Like, he's like, and he gave me like a long list of like, in a very, very detailed, like, this is repetitive because you said this up here and now it says this down there. It's pretty much repetitive. I know it's not, I know it's a little different. So we made some cuts there, but we definitely like, I did not want to cut any of the dialogue or any of this of the script. Like anything they say in the book, I didn't want to cut. And but it's still like I said like earlier, it's like 85% of what is the dialogue they have in the book is there. And there's maybe a few extra lines we added just to kind of like transition some places a little bit easier, but it is pretty much all the conversation they have in the book is in the game.
I think the thing you were most worried about when we first talked was just respecting the characterization, making sure that all of them still had the same story arcs, the same like amount of time it took to get with them. Because the Tamer books, just like a lot of your other series like Star Justice, they're kind of a slow burn. And when it gets to like the romantic parts, we had a lot of conversations up front, just making sure that the general spirit of like the novels that the characters were treated with the utmost respect was definitely in place. That's something we saw eye to eye on. So it wasn't like an issue. It was something where like he was very insistent, like this is how things need to be. And I was like, I completely agree. So we were good.
Yeah.